Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to another episode of our Mountain Blade Gekokujo Daimyo Edition Let's Play. Now then, as you've noticed, since last time we have traveled to Shobara Castle. And I do believe that I will be making these travels completely off camera because the amount of times that our lords disperse like children when you take them to a candy store. But here we are at Shobara Castle, about to take the one castle behind our lines, so to speak. There is also Lord Nanjo over here. Hopefully we could perhaps defeat him at a later time, aka once we're done with Shobara Castle, after which we will simply move forward towards Hamada Castle, Hagi Castle, Yamaguchi, and finally, Kushizaki Castle, and then finally onto Kyushu, the last frontier for us. Well, I mean, we'll have to finish off the Nakamura Castle of the Ito over there as well. At any rate, alright, let's go. It is morning. Should take us about 6 hours, if I'm not mistaken. 8 more days? Wow. 6 hours, correct. Okay, so we should be fine. We should be able to fight in the middle of the day, which is perfect for us. Now then, taking all bets. Will 1, 2, 3, or 4, or maybe even more, lords leave during the siege? That is 1. That is 2, that is 3, that is 4. See what I mean? See what I mean? And I know I keep repeating this, but I'm legitimately thinking about just not contacting these guys anymore, just leaving them to their whatever they want to do. I have a feeling that they actually have to go collect rents and stuff like that, because, you know... Wait, why does this feel almost empty? Aha! Because I don't know, I'm not sure if the diplomacy mod actually, or rather submod, or plugin? Edition? What would you actually call it? At any rate, yeah, I'm not sure if it actually does the same thing for your lords as well, or just does it for you, aka just collect the money as you go. No need to go and collect it at the villages themselves. I do that, like, because the lords... They're not losing any unit. Well, they are losing units, but they're not losing that many units simply because the losses are very, very well spread out. So nobody can tell me that they keep wanting to just go back home and resupply or rather not resupply, but reinforce their army. Maybe resupply. Maybe resupply. But the thing is, they started leaving almost immediately after the campaign began. Granted, they still have to feed their units even while at a feast, so maybe resupply is the what is it? The word is like at the end of my tongue. I can't remember. Not the reason, but the excuse. There we go. Excuse of choice right now. We're on point with our archery. He says and misses. He says and not kills the enemy. And misses again. And again. There we go. Okay, stand still. Stand still because I'm trying to aim. And we're out. Alrighty. Well, that went about as well as one might have thought. Where did we actually end last time as far as history goes? I think we ended with Nobutora attempting to gain full control of Kai. Oh, we are actually hitting him despite him moving, but we're getting shot at as well by his friend downstairs. Come on. And we're out again. Alright. We are outie. At any rate, even after taking more or less control over Kai. Nobutora or the Takeda were still in danger. I mean, they still had plenty of enemies around them. However, Nobutora got a lucky break the next year. I actually have to check the notes from last time. Right, so in 1517, the Imagawa withdrew their troops from Kai, which promptly forced Oi Nobusato to submit. Right, so a year later, in 1518... Nobutora got a lucky break with the Imagawa head, Imagawa Ujichika, dying. This caused infighting in the Imagawa clan. Now Nobutora decided to step in and bid his support. That's a long pike you have there, sir. Not sure how you're defending my sword strikes, but hey. Alright, I'm just taking out this. I'm taking out the big boy. The big boy. I can't tell how many units we're losing. The teletext isn't working. Ow! Hey! Who? What? Who hit me? And where from? Kablamity blam! So many pikes, and all of them could hit me! Or any of them, rather, not all of them. Yeah! And more enemies are still spawning. There should be about 200 defenders in here, I think. Ow! How? Where? Again! Nobody hit me! I only have allies behind me. Unless the guy that was holding the Naginata, yeah, basically a guy like that. Accidentally hitting me, somehow. Can I... There we go. Hey, hey! Get down! What? There we go. I'm not even sure if I got him or somebody else got him. Ooh! Ooh, Serpentine! Serpentine! Nya! Ooh, you were aiming for me. Bad show, old chap. There we go. Wait, somebody shot the guy down. Alright, I'm all for that. So, what is the result? Yeah, 213 defenders on the enemy side. Sounds about right. The remaining defenders... Really? I'm so confused how these things work, like... Pretty sure we've killed most of them. Come on! Yeah! Haha! Aha! Yay! Jesus, that voice distortion. What the hell was that voice distortion? Yeah, sorry for that. Alright, there we go. We chased down our lords and also chased down Lord Nanjo. We're pretty far from Shibata Castle right now, actually. You hold Shibata Castle, my rightful fief. I hope you will give me the chance to win it back. Oh, so you're an honorable man. Well, here's your chance. Win it back. Take the field. I thought we were gonna go at him alone, but What, 3 lords? I think that's 3 lords. Actually joined in on the battle here. But this at least gives us the opportunity. This is actually a pretty weird battlefield now that I think about it. Archers should go over here. Infantry over there. This seems like a mess, to say the least. The Mori are very fond of spearmen, I see. And why wouldn't they be? They can actually train up elite spearmen, so... Alright, cavalry? Get back. Actually, cavalry to the side. they really don't have that many skirmishers, do they? Oh well. At any rate, like I said, Nobutora decided to back up Imagawa Yoshimoto during the Imagawa infighting, during the Imagawa, shall we say, civil strife. Yoshimoto ultimately took over the Imagawa and afterwards married Nobutora's eldest daughter. In return, Yoshimoto used his influence to enable Harunobu to marry the daughter of a court noble. Nobutora made peace with the Hojo, and due to his now alliance with the Imagawa, the union between them and Hojo broke. Thus, the Imagawa and Hojo began fighting, and there you go. So politics takes over, and you really do have a kind of a Three Kingdoms situation here. Romance of the Three Kingdoms, sorry. Gotta put the whole title there. With his southern border more or less secured, aka no worries about the Imagawa attacking since they were kind of busy with the Hojo, and vice versa, the Hojo were busy with the Imagawa. Nobutora moved to attack another adversary, Hiraga Genshin, in late 1536. Now the defenders resisted, and when winter came, the Takeda began withdrawing. Damn, that had to have hurt to have to. Appala. Yeah. 2 arrows sticking out of yourself, yourself, yeah, out of you like that. So many of you have arrows inside you. How are you moving? Excuse me, that was mine. Yeah. Now, while the Takeda were withdrawing, quote-unquote, the legend goes that it was Harunobu leading the rear guard. I'm just gonna order everybody to attack. That's enough. That's enough of that. Harunobu leading the rear guard that made use of the Hiraga dropping their guard, thinking the danger is over. Harunobu ordered a countermarch and surprised the Hiraga army, which led to their defeat and the death of Hiraga Genshin. Whatever happened, the Hiraga were destroyed in early 1537. Now, in 1540, the Suwa and Takeda made peace, and Suwa Yorishige married another of Nobutora's daughters, Nene. He continued his campaigns against the surrounding clans as well. Oh yeah, okay, so 2 wounded. Doesn't really matter. We'll be taking these boys. Anything can be traded? Nope. Anything good? It's not that bad. Pretty sure all our guys are stronger than that, though, or rather better. Let's just randomly go to, let's say, Momo. She's somewhere at the bottom here. 43. Okay, so who could actually make use? Okay, so that's 44. Hoshi's still on 44. And yeah, this is basically how I always upgrade people. Just go down the list. So the people on top, usually the people who joined us first, usually get the best stuff. Momo, Jusama, you're on 43 as well. Last one, Bafunke, 43. Alright, yeah. And that is pretty much it. Everybody is still following us for the time being, but we will make our way, like I said, towards Hamada Castle. But as you can see, it's quite a ways to there, so... Welcome one, welcome all to Hamada Castle. Oh, it took us forever to get here, but hey, here we are. Also, we managed to pick up Lord Kutsuki, who was just traveling along this route. Oh, right, we gave him Gasantola Castle, that's why he was just traveling around here. Recruiter traveling to Hiroshima, recruiter traveling to Hiroshima. Good luck and Godspeed, may nothing stop you on your way there, especially not some random lords like that. At any rate, let's head right in here, shall we? Hamada Castle. God. Does any one of you know what Gaki no Tsukai is? I'm just curious. Like, tell me right now, pause the video, go into the comment section, and tell me if any of you know what Gaki no Tsukai is. Alright, I hope you did that. Now, do you know... I'll just give you a few hints if you don't know who that is or what they are. Do you know the videos that were, I guess, kind of not trending? What's the word? Going viral of the 10 guy that counts. The Japanese guy that counts in English, that's Jimmy Onishi. He was, well, he used to be a part of Gaki no Tsukai, but he still does cameos in their shows. So, you know, the guy that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 1, 10, 2, etc., etc., etc. And then he gets to 20 and it's like 10, 10. I mean, it's a funny video. It's a very funny video. I'm sure that most of you probably saw it. Or when he tries to read English in general, and Venice is, I believe, Vatican or something. At any rate, yeah, that is an excerpt out of the Gaki no Tsukai specials that they do each and single year for New Year's, called Batsu games, so essentially punishment games. And as in true Japanese fashion, they are ridiculous. Essentially, it is 5 comedians, so the Gaki no Tsukai comedians. They are Hamada Masatoshi, Matsumoto Hitoshi, Takeda... Sorry, not Takeda, what am I talking about? I'm a little bit too much into the history. Tanaka Naoki, Endo Shozo, and Yamazaki Hosei, or as he now renamed himself, Tsukite Hosei. He renamed himself because he became a rakugo, and for anyone that doesn't know what a rakugo in Japanese is, it is essentially a storyteller. You sit down and you tell stories. You're a monologuer. But a funny one, usually. Alright, so I guess everybody's out of ammo, so let's go in. But yeah, it's basically these 5 Japanese comedians put through a scenario. For instance, I know that 2 years ago they were like American police. There's always the theme behind it. Let's just put it like that. There's always the theme behind it. And essentially, they are not allowed to laugh for 24 hours. No laughing for 24 hours. It is legitimately called a no laughing punishment game. No laughing batsu. And if they laugh, guys in in black latex, I know it sounds ridiculous, but those guys come in and they basically slap their butts as punishment with these big giant rubber sticks. It sounds ridiculous as I'm saying it, but just go check one out. I believe that it's actually in that excerpt as well, in the 10-10-10 excerpt. Like whenever somebody laughs, they get slapped with one of those things by quote-unquote high school bullies or high school delinquents. But yeah, I love that show. And Hamada Castle just reminded me of Gaki no Tsukai because, you know, Hamada Masatoshi, he's like one of the main guys in that. Well, there are only 5 guys in that, but like Hamada Masatoshi and Matsumoto Hitoshi, they're a comedy duo Very, 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 very famous throughout Japan. Like, I work in hospitality, and usually, or not usually, but many, many times, whenever I speak with the Japanese guests that we have there, um, like, if I manage to have a word with them or just, get on somewhat informal stance with them, so we're not just hello, good morning, and everything, but we actually strike up a conversation. I think that's how you say it, right? Strike up a conversation. And if I have the opportunity, I ask them about Gaki no Tsukai, if they actually know them. And almost everybody knows them, and it's so awesome talking to them about it. But yeah, that's just a little excerpt of the current Japanese culture. The comedy Japanese culture right now. Alright, let's go in. Now, as I was saying about the history, back to the history, Nobutora managed to more or less consolidate his power, but he was still doing campaigns all over the place. Now, as time went on, Nobutora was starting to consider naming his second son, Nobushige, his heir, instead of Harunobu, his first son. And that did not end up coming to fruition. You see, while Nobutora was indeed a fierce and capable warrior, something no one could ever dispute, he was not very popular. He had alienated his retainers with his arbitrary style of leadership. What's more, not only was he unpopular among his retainers, but due to his constant campaigns, he had imposed harsh taxes on the people of Kai, and so he was losing popularity there as well. Now, note that the province of Kai was never particularly prosperous, so those additional taxes were, well, taxing on the populace, and you may facepalm now for that pun. Now, all of this led to a culmination during the summer of 1541, what am I talking about? Like, we're not in the Second World War. When Nobutora was overthrown by Harunobu and his chief retainers. It is not entirely clear how exactly this happened, but one of the versions, I'll tell you the other two during the Harunobu history, but one of the versions, which is also used in the historical series Nobunaga's Ambition, the one that I keep alluding to whenever we play Gekokujo, it was pretty bloodless. In this version of events, Nobutora had left on a visit to Suruga province, the one that was married to, to visit his daughter in Suruga province, yeah. The one that was married to Imagawa Yoshimoto, and gave birth to his heir, Ujizane, as well. So I'm trying not to get poked. Why move backwards? Stop moving backwards. Thank you. Nya. There we go. Alright, we're still on our first group of soldiers as well. Though we did lose... Yeah, we lost half of them. Dang. And I didn't really check how many units were in Hamada Castle, so we might be in for a bit of a longer fight, maybe, perhaps. At any rate, during his absence... so during Nobutora's absence from Kai... Sorry. Harunobu simply convinced the Takeda chief retainers. Opala. No, 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 bad. Stop it. Very bad, Ashigaru. Bad. Go to your room. Alright, guys, we should hurry up there, probably. Or maybe not. Maybe we should actually back off and wait for our allies. Yeah. Actually sounds like a better idea. Oh, Jesus, I was... Whew, that scared me. I thought there was like a guy stuck behind a wall or something and was about to thoroughly poke me. Please, nobody take that out of context. Alright, so let's just backpedal a little bit, get back to our army. I'm gonna go... Wah. When you look at it from this point of view, like, it looks like he's actually on on a spike. Whew. Wait, that one too. What is this? Well, this is new. This is a new bug. Wait, did somebody actually shoot? I think he actually got shot by his allies. Hello? There we go. Reinforcements are on their way. Now, yeah, as I was saying, during Nobutora's absence, Harunobu simply convinced the Takeda chief retainers to back him up, and the deed was pretty much done. When Nobutora returned, he was told he is no longer lord, and to go live out his life in peace in Suruga, which is more or less what he did. He went back to Suruga and lived a pretty quiet life. And now you're gonna tell me that this was like these were the last remnants of the enemy or what? Oh no, more of them are coming out. There they go. Alright, let's go. That is until 1560, when his host Imagawa Yoshimoto made the grave mistake of underestimating the up-and-coming Owari Daimyo, Oda Nobunaga, at the Battle of Okehazama. Quick throwback to the Oda history, Yoshimoto died in a surprise attack by the Oda forces. Now, after Yoshimoto died, Nobutora had to move, as the Imagawa heir Ujizane did not get along particularly well with him. Why are we losing so many men? This should not be happening. Okay, so this time I'm going in as well, because this is actually annoying me, the fact that these guys are constantly on unlimited ammo, and they're just gonna keep shooting at our reinforcements. I would rather just kill these guys, even if more enemies do spawn. Come on, get through! Let me up! Dudes! Okay, thank you. I mean, you tried. He actually did try to shoot me, so... Come on. No. Yeah, from the top. Yeah, there we go. Get him! Yeah! We won! Yatta! Woo! Alright, now, are we heading into the keep as well, or is this... Yeah, we're heading into the keep, okay. Oh no, it's one of these. I actually dislike these because our units always spawn just like this, just like you see. Completely spread out, while the enemy's units are pretty much all together. Wait, let me take this out. I'm actually gonna try and shoot the guy. Aha! Don't mind the arrows wheezing. That was... Ow! Yeah. I am sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you dead? You're wounded. Alright, good. I am so sorry. By the way, who are you? Are you just a random Hatamoto unit, or did I... Oh, you're a Data officer. Okay, so you're not one of mine. Woo! I mean, still, bad. We hit an allied unit, but... I mean, I was trying to help. Alrighty now. Hamada Castle is ours. We've already contacted the lords to stop acting like children and actually come back to us. Now, I will be putting an end to this episode very, very soon, but I wanted to end Nobutora's history. So, like I said, after Yoshimoto died, Nobutora had to move due to the fact that Ujizane did not particularly care for him. And now that I think about it, Ujizane pretty much dissed his grandfather. Alright, follow me. Now, Nobutora moved to Ise province. After that, with Kitabatake Tomonori, who gave him some land in return for Nobutora's help in Tomonori's conflicts. After Harunobu's death in 1573, Katsuyori, so Harunobu's son and heir, allowed Nobutora to return. Nobutora died roughly a year later in 1574, and apparently Katsuyori was actually taken aback by how fearsome Nobutora still looked when he returned. Do know that his grandfather was 80 years old when he moved back to Kai, so even at 80 years of age, he was still a beast of a man, a frightening, fierce warrior. I never actually got this much into Takeda history, and I was unaware that Nobutora actually outlived his son, Shingen, if even for just a year. But, well, I mean, at least he didn't ultimately witness the destruction of his clan at the hands of the Oda, and honestly, at the hands of his grandson, Katsuyori. And with that, I will be leaving you for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I have been Kaiser. If you enjoy what I do, please do consider leaving a like, subscribe as always, and share these videos around. And don't worry about the historical themes running out. I'm actually thinking that once we're done with the current Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play, I might be doing the Japanese CK2 mod, so there will still be plenty of opportunities to do these historical tidbits. So please do leave it in the comments down below what you wish to listen to. Someone actually suggested the Uesugi, which is very, very fitting considering we're currently on the Takeda, with the Takeda Uesugi rivalry and whatnot. At any rate, guys, I blabbed on for long enough. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you next time, and until then, ad gloriam.